women did turn out and vote for Donald Trump, specifically white women. 53% of white women voted for Donald Trump. How do you explain that number? And I want to ask you first, Emily.
Honestly, I don't know how you explain that number. I think it's a really difficult number to explain, but I think, you know, what we learned probably from exit polling was that a lot of people, particularly white educated people, including white educated women, got into the voting booth, got ready to you know, punch the button, and could not get beyond the premise that there might be a woman in the White House. I mean, I actually think that was probably you know, a calculation for a lot of people. So I don't know exactly.
But was it a woman factor or was it a this woman factor? Well, because that's what Kellyanne Conway would say.
I think there are a ton of white women who say, you know, I really wanted a woman, I just didn't want this particular woman. But I also think, you know, we looked at this rhetoric. I think someone in the audience, we asked if, you know, the coal miner, was he listening to does he know that Comey, was he listening to, you know, Comey's press conferences? I don't think so. I think we actually have a media problem. Oh, that will come as no surprise to any of you. We have a media problem here too. And that is that, you know, we are just talking to each other. You know, you look on Twitter, or you look on Facebook, and you're communicating with people who are just like you. We have a giant education gap in this country.
We sort ourselves.
We sort ourselves entirely. I mean, and, you know, Facebook algorithms help us to do that. Mm-hmm. But we, and we in the media too, really rarely step outside our bubble. I mean, I think we missed the biggest story, you know, in recent presidential history because not enough of us stepped out into communities of people who are not like us.